Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to another Free Pick Friday. I'm actually going to do it on Friday today and not Saturday like I have been the last few times, so sorry about that. But anywho, this week we have another UFC fight night, and it is Ian Machado Garry versus Carlos Prates. That is going to be an interesting one. It'll be a good one. See if Ian Garry gets back in that win column, or if that hype train of Carlo Prates keeps on rolling. Interesting co-main event. We got Zhang Mingyang versus Anthony Smith. I'm not really too... maybe Anthony Smith might upset. I'm not really too sure. But, yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. You got David Onama versus Giga Chikazi. And then you got Michael Pereira fighting again. Abus Magomedov. You got some good little fights here. So I guess we'll get right into the picks. And let's try to win some money. So I did a main card like usual, but I decided to add one prelim because I did not like the odds for Ikram. I didn't like the amount that was supposed to be there. Whatever, I have my reasons. So anywho, Cameron Simon, I'm gonna have him in there as the first underdog of the day. I know. I think he was a little just underwhelmed there when he fought Peyton Talbot, and obviously Peyton Talbot's really good, and I think that just caught him off guard. But he's still young, and he's fighting a Dana White Contender Series guy, which they are kind of iffy. So I'm gonna go ahead with the UFC vet on that one. Ikram Aliskerov, of course, with him minus 720. I'm a little nervous, but I think he's gonna get back in that win column. Randy Brown, Nicholas Dalby. He's just 40 years old. He's getting too old. Not saying that he 40-year-old can't do it, but I think the Randy Brown's just a little more in his prime. I'm gonna go another upset here. Abus Magomedov. I know Michael Pereira. He's entertaining. He's nice. He's fun to watch, but I think Abus is gonna beat him mentally and physically, and just more fight-wise in this. So, sorry, I got cut off there. So, yeah, I got Magomedov winning. I could be wrong, but who cares? David Onama, because he's a beast. Every other time I've usually picked him, he's usually pretty good. Zhang Mingyang. Sorry, I apologize for the incorrect pronunciation. It's Zhang Mingyang. And he's minus 590. So, again, him and Ikram, they're heavy hitters, I understand, but they should be guaranteed anyway. And then last but not least, of course, Ian Garry, because, I still think he's that man. I still think he's going to go on a good little run there. I think he just, like I said, went against a really good Shavkat, Rachmanov. So, obviously, that just was a bad style matchup. I think this one's going to be a little better for him. So, those are my picks. 5 gets you 118. Obviously, 10 gets you more. And we'll see you after fights, hopefully.